Caped Feline Arena for Pico 8 is a classic FPS with cats. Let's give it a look. Welcome to Pico Playtime, the video series where I play through some cool Pico 8 games to show to you lovely people. Today's game is called Caped Feline Arena and it's by the developer called Powersaurus. The last game of Powersaurus that I played was Cab Ride back in whenever that was. That was a really cool little 3D train driving game. This is a classic FPS, a classic shooter in the vein of Doom, Heretic, Hexen. Yes, we have got a dark fantasy setting, and we have got cats. Already this is Game of the Year for me on Pico 8 because of the presence of cats. So, this game started out live in 2020 and Powersaurus has been working on it all the way from then to now. In fact, probably before then as well. So it's been in development for a long time. It's finally out. It's finally finished. It was released a couple of weeks ago, and I'm very happy to be able to show it to you today. So we're on the title screen here. You know how much I love a title screen. Nice little attract mode there. I like that. We've got some nice music in this game, which you will be hearing more of, don't you worry. So, controls. We can use mouse controls in this, which is very nice for a shooter like this. I haven't tried playing this with the kind of classic Pico 8 controls. I don't think it will be as good. Mouse control will be better for this. You've got 3 levels of difficulty. You've got a bunch of maps, so you can unlock single player maps by playing through the single player game campaign. There are a few deathmatch maps as well where you get to fight the bots, which is just kind of, I think they're basically just maps full of enemies to fight. I'm going to show you the single player portion of the game as much as I can, and hopefully you'll think, yeah, this is a good game, and then you'll go and play it, which is the whole point of the series. So let's get started then. Difficulty normal, map the void, which I think is the first one. As you can see, you kind of unlock levels as you go through. So I think the void's the first one. Let's get started then. Something that I like about this straight away, we've got a little story. Occasionally there'll be some text appear up on the screen, gives the game a little bit of personality. It's a nice little addition to the kind of classic shooter formula. It's probably the closest to Heretic. If you've played Heretic, it's Doom with wands and elves and things, or Hexen. But it's got its feet very firmly planted in the kind of gameplay of Doom, and particularly Wolfenstein 3D as well. There are people who know far more about look at this, it says meow meow meow. There are people who know far more about how 3D engines work, especially 3D engines in Pico 8, who can tell you exactly what is going on here. I'm just a casual observer. One interesting difference is that from Wolfenstein style 3D games, because we have played a couple of those style of games on Pico 8, we've got variable ceiling heights, which is a thing that I don't think Wolfenstein could do. I don't think. Obviously Doom could. The other big elephant, the other big shotgun-toting elephant in the room, I should say, is Boom, which was a port of Doom for Pico 8, which you might remember from a year or two ago. What I like about this game is that it's its own thing. It's its own original idea, and it fits in with Pico 8's kind of cutesy kind of aesthetic. The fact that we're fighting wizard cats, and well, the game calls them pigeons, but they look more like bats to me. But anyway, I digress. So as we advance through the game, then we have these maze-like levels, familiar to anyone who's played any shooter made before 1995, and yeah, it's a great gameplay formula, isn't it? You're gonna have fun playing a game like this. It goes without saying. The music in the game is rather nice. This track, I like it. It's an odd style of music. Most music that you get in games like this is usually kind of like very driving, kind of rock, metal kind of music. Well, as metal as you can get on Pico 8, or MIDI. So this is a bit of a strange one, but the music is really good all the way around. I love the graphics. These cat wizards are just hilarious. I love it. And you've got nice detailed little sprites, as detailed as you can get in 3D. Obviously, we're not talking about many pixels, but all the items look really nice. The moody lighting engine, where further objects that are further away are shrouded in darkness, looks really good, really effective for these kind of dungeon environs. So I appreciate that. And yeah, I think just the sprite work is nice and simple, and it doesn't make things look too cluttered. The 3D games like this can suffer from Pico 8's low resolution, and it can make things very noisy and hard to look at. I think the simple sprite designs in this, the very bold sprite designs, are to the game's advantage. After each level you can see how well you did. Looks like there was a secret on that level. I've yet to find any secrets. Hopefully I'll encounter some. And yeah, we just... Other little fun details I like. We've got the classic animated sky. From, which game did that first? Was it Quake? Quake 1, I think, had the fast clouds that just make it look really cool. I like that. There's a... That's a bat, isn't it? That's not a pigeon. That's a bat. Anyway, whatever it is, we need to fire our wand at it. As you can see in the bottom left, we've got a little minimal HUD. We have got our cat's health. We have got our wand's ammo or power or mana. And the wizard hat, that is our armour. As you advance through the game, you can see I've just picked up a weapon there. The was that the double-barreled? I missed the name of that. There are a few weapons that you can get in the game. The chain wand is my favourite. A funny little quirk of the way the weapon pickups work. You can't change weapons, as far as I can tell. No, you can't change weapons. So when you pick up a weapon, it replaces whatever you were holding before. So if you've got one of the special weapons with limited ammo, you want to use all of that up before you pick up the next weapon. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting it, aren't you? Yeah, a slight niggle for me is the fact that the pickup messages that pop up, as you can see there. Oh, we found a secret. Hey! Oh, there we go. Cool. So the secrets are kind of like Doom secrets now, the way you can, some walls you can just walk through. Cool. Yeah, I do wish the pickup messages stayed on screen a bit longer, because I miss them quite a lot. The maps are surprisingly big. I think I got to maybe the 4th or 5th level before I decided, yeah, it's time to make a video about this. And yeah, the later levels are quite big. If you've got Pico 8 console and you're not just playing on either Splore or Itch, if you've actually got the console, you really want to have a look at the cards for this game. It's laid out in quite an unusual way for a 3D game. Just check it out. You know when you get to it. Anyway, once we get through this level, I think we get a new piece of music which I'm looking forward to. Levels, there are doors, and the doors open automatically when you walk near them, which is nice. We don't have to press a button to open the door. It's in Doom. Everyone puts it in their Doom clone games. Doesn't need to be really, does it? Auto opening doors. Quake 3 had the right idea. Anyway, each level, there we go. We have to get to the exit, and there are usually some locked doors, so you need to go and find keys. It's the Doom formula, okay? You know how it works. Let's see if we're going to get one of the cool... Oh, here's one of the other tracks. I like this track. There are really cool portals. Let's see if I can see a portal. The effect on the portal is really cool. You can kind of see where you're going. Very clever how that works. Again, that's kind of like Quake 3, isn't it? Quake 3's portals did that. The game is called Feline Arena, so maybe I've been comparing it to the wrong game. Maybe I shouldn't be comparing it to Hexen. Maybe I should be comparing it to Quake 3 Arena. Not sure how well that comparison would hold up, but something to think about. Ah, there's a weapon. I think that's a double-barreled. Yeah. So this is the game's shotgun. It fires 2 shots because it's got 2 barrels. Who would have thought? A nice little thing that helps when you're in combat is when you get hit, there's a flash of orange on the screen showing you the direction from where you got hit. That's very helpful. The game doesn't have much in the way of sound effects. There are sound effects, but they're not very loud, they're not very kind of attention grabbing. So yeah, the little flashes of colour when you get hit do help to keep track of where you're taking damage from. Is that a portal in there? The portals are kind of blue coloured, so I'm hoping that's a portal, but I need a key. Right, let's go hunting for keys. Oh, this is all locked to me. It's all locked, we need keys. Well, I suppose I'm in a dungeon, aren't I? Should be expected, really. No. I've just come the wrong way entirely, haven't I? Let's go back where I came from. This is all locked. You might want to adjust the mouse sensitivity. I've got it on the default 0.4. It's very twitchy, and I don't have the twitchiest mouse. So you might want to lower the sensitivity if you're playing with the mouse. Top tip there. Oh, hello. Oh, I've definitely gone in the right direction now. There are many enemies. Oh, there we go. That's the portal, look. How cool is that effect? It like shows you where you're gonna go. Isn't that cool? Really good. Although I am lost now. The game doesn't have an auto map feature. I wasn't really expecting it to, but you can see why they added the auto map into Doom. Because it is very easy to get lost in these levels. Oh, hello. Oh, there's quite a few guys in here. Now, I think I completed this level, but I don't remember this part. Maybe I didn't complete this level. Ooh, armor, good. Oh, I was frogged. No dungeon can hold me. If you think this looks like a pretty cool game, then you should go and check it out. There's a link over on itch to play the game. I'll post the link to play it on Splore as well. Go and check out Powersaurus over on... Let's just pause the game. Go and check out Powersaurus over on Mastodon, and I think he's still on Twitter as well. But, you know, the Pico 8, hashtag Pico 8 on Twitter is becoming a sad and quiet place, which I am very upset about. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Go and check out this game. It's really, really good, classic FPS. I've been watching the development of this on Twitter for so long. It's so nice to finally see it here. So go and check it out. It is well worth a look. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again very soon.